Hello and welcome back to another glorious episode of Lydia Simulator. Today we're going to talk to Barindar and Riften, I believe. I try to avoid Maul because I don't like having to talk to him even the one time, so I like to skirt around the entrance here. Oh yeah, and now you have to turn around and actually go talk to Rigmor even though it's not listed as a quest objective.
It's spectacular.
Hey, I heard of this place growing up. Riften is so cool.
Yes, but also a den of thieves and drifters.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
It's true. Better watch your purse.
Can we check out the market sometime?
Sure, you can't miss it. It's right in the center of Riften. Not that we're really going to be
Cool.
here that long.
Barindar, it's so good to see you.
Pull up a seat.
Well met, Rigmor. Khajiit hopes the Guardian is taking good care of you.
Oh, she has her moments.
My moments.
Any news on my mother's ring?
Actually, yes. A member of the Thieves Guild in Riften acquired it in the Grey Quarter ghetto inside Windhelm.
I'm
It
pretty
was
sure
sold
the
to
Grey
him by a
Quarter is just a
Dunmer
slum, not a
who had
ghetto.
been a kitchen servant
Pretty
at
close,
the
though.
Thalmor Embassy and Harfingar. Khajiit suggests you both lay low here while this one arranges for a meet to loosen
Want a
his
drink?
tongue with cold.
Go away, Talon-J.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
Barindar, there's something you need to see. Show him, Guardian.
What
I
is
think I'd actually get to show him something, but instead it just automatically does it, because player
So it does
input
all
isn't needed
come to
when you're
pass.
Lydia.
Khajiit had suspicions all along. The New Order of Alinor are well known in Aldemiri circles. They are a shadowy, clandestine organization of Altmer extremists. Of course, rumors are just seeds on the wind, but here now is hard evidence. Did anyone see you take the documents?
Nope.
Don't worry, there are no witnesses. We slew them all.
Even so,
You know, Rigmor,
we
it's
must be very
probably not a
careful
good
and keep
sign
this to
that you start
ourselves
laughing when you
until
talk
I
about mass
investigate
murder,
the
because
revelations
there were at
in these
least
documents.
10 different people that
Now,
were killed in Fort
Khajiit
Black.
must cut short his stay in Skyrim and travel to Cyrodiil and
The
elsewhere
average person
immediately.
feels bad about
There's
killing
nothing
one
you
guy.
can do about this conspiracy
I don't feel bad about killing them
until
because I know
Khajiit
that they're
has
not real
spoken to his
people.
contacts.
But
This will take all my
Eh.
skills and friends in high circles as emissary to get to the bottom of it to know what to do next. Khajiit will then contact you. In the meantime, you could travel to Windhelm and find this Dunmer, but be very careful. Rigmor is now officially wanted by the Thalmor and Empire-controlled areas.
Me a criminal? That's cute.
you are a murderer.
Yes, my child. They have sent none other than their best Thalmor general, Tylar Adriath, to Skyrim to track you down. He has, at his disposal, an elite force of 100 troops. They are setting up camps and checkpoints as we speak. Adriath is also a very dangerous High Justicar, greatly feared. He will pursue you with extreme prejudice. He will stop at nothing to find you.
But why? Okay, I took revenge on those that harmed my family.
Oops.
But why send these men? Why give me the special attention?
Yeah, welcome to the game
fear
spending
you,
so
Rigmor.
long without taking your
They
input
fear
that
you
you
because of
literally
who
go
your
into
father
AFK
was.
camera mode.
My father is dead. They got their revenge. They would do well to leave me be if they know what's good for them.
My dear, sweet child, have you not seen past their veneer of subterfuge? Is that what you think? That the Thalmor would extradite your father and execute him for revenge? To know your enemy, you must first walk in their shoes. Has your hatred of the Thalmor blinded you from the truth.
I don't understand. What?
Your father's crest on the battlefield was worth 5,000 men. Even the mention of the son of Talos on the battlefield would
Why is it
ensure
that this is the
disarray
first time
and
we're
cause
ever
whole
hearing of him
battalions
mentioned
to
as the
rout.
son of Talos?
No, Rigmor, not revenge. They needed your father out
Like,
of
this
the
seems like
picture
a
for
pretty
good,
important
or
guy,
his whole plot
but we
would be
haven't
for naught.
even learned anything about
After
him
Bruma,
other than
they
he
now
happens
fear
to be
you and what
Rigmor's
you
dad,
might
and that
become.
makes Rigmor the main character.
Fear me? Why would they do that? I'm just a young girl.
Rigmor, you're 18, you're an adult
A
now.
young girl who single-handedly slays a full company of Thalmor soldiers? When that young girl was taught, raised, and trained by the Beast of Hammerfell himself. It is you, Rigmor.
If he's a Nord,
You
why is he
that
called
is
the Beast of
also on that
Hammerfell?
list of top-level targets. Khajiit has done well to have the Dragonborn help keep you from harm.
The what? The Dragonborn? Yeah, right. That's really cute.
It's true, Rigmor. Maybe she knows it already, or not.
Yeah,
You would do
Barindar
well to
will
show
say
some
this
respect.
whether or not you've actually started the Dragonborn
I'm
questline.
sorry. I need to
So,
be by myself for a while.
Better hope that you've already
I need
started
some
it,
time to take all
otherwise,
this in.
congrats. Your destiny has been spoiled by some Khajiit in a rundown bar in the middle of the worst town in the Nine Holds. That was interesting. Dragonborn, eh?
Please take care of her, Dragonborn. These are dark days. You will need to keep one step ahead. Adriath is a very dangerous foe, a master of subterfuge. Do not underestimate him.
Khajiit shall be vigilant at all times, Barindar.
You get well rested before traveling to Windhelm.
This Dunmer thief, what does Dorajura call him?
His name is Tendril Sethri.
Suspicious Argonians that appear out of nowhere. The Saxleal squad.
Yeah,
Rigmor, are you alright?
I think I'm good.
Good, because we're about to have to kill some guys. Oh, let's go see what this Sethri guy knows about your mother's
Okay.
ring.
Step away from the girl, friend.
Khajiit can't do that, friend.
We only want the head. You can keep the rest.
You
Then
don't
die,
have to do
fool.
this. I really don't know why they thought it was a good idea to pick a fight in a bar full of heavily armed people. I mean, look at Brynjolf. Look at him fucking go. Look at all those fucking stabby boys. That is the fastest I've ever seen any NPC ever stab a man to death in my entire Skyrim career.
Yeah,
Rigmor, are you good?
I'm good. What do we do
Khajiit
now?
said there would be others. We try to keep one step ahead. Come on, follow me.
Okay.
Why do you sound so sad?
Yeah.
You are now an enemy of the Empire and hostile in Empire control holds.
the
AKA,
problem?
never go back to Whiterun while you're this far into the mod, or you will be attacked by the town guard. GG.
What's that over there?
I don't know how you can see anything when it's this dark out. Rigmor, we don't have time for
You
this.
know, it's really weird coming here. To Skyrim, I mean. I never got to see my homeland.
We really should be moving on.
Skyrim is such a beautiful place. I'm glad I came here. To see it for myself.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess. I try to put on a brave face, but really, deep down, I'm feeling a little scared right now. It's all a bit too much sometimes.
It can't be easy. Taking it all in, I mean.
I never asked for this.
Okay, Adam Jensen.
Sometimes I find it hard to imagine I was once a little girl, you know. I was just a normal, happy little girl playing with all the other kids. Then he took it all away. know what was going on. I didn't know what to do.
Rigmor, there was nothing you could have done.
My mom told me it would be okay. But it wasn't okay. They took her and I was...
What is her name?
Sigyn. Her name is Sigyn.
Don't worry, we'll find her. We'd better be going.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Yeah, alright, let's get out of here.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who seems competent. My last patron's killed trying to tackle an entire fort of men, so...
Yeah, that's about to be us real soon, Teldrin. I'm sorry to tell you. And here we are at the Hot Springs episode.
Hey, can we stop?
I would say no because we have to go to Windhelm, but I'm just Lydia here, so I don't actually have any say in this adventure. What do you want? What's going on?
Hey, these hot springs look really inviting. Could we stop so I can take a bath?
I guess, but I'm definitely not joining you no matter what that dialogue option says.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, I don't care. Let me just... There we go. Now, something unique about Rigmor is that she has a unique body mesh no matter what mods you have installed. And luckily she passes through a bush there so you can't see her stripped down, but her mesh is nude, no matter what kind of mods you have installed. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that.
I'm with you.
Hey Teldrin, let's hug it out while we,
Alright.
wait for Rigmor to get done taking her Hot Springs episode bath. It actually takes her a really long time to get done there, but I cut it out because nobody wants to sit through that long. Alright, are you okay?
Yeah. I think I'm good.
Don't worry, we'll find her. And don't worry about that
No.
dragon either.
She used to travel to the Imperial City sometimes to get things we didn't have in Bruma. And I would beg her to take me with her so I could get out of my sword in combat training. She just couldn't say no. And she would make up any old rubbish excuse and my father lapped it up. He knew she was lying. He would give us that look. But he loved her so much. She had him in the palm of her hand. We would go shopping and listen to the bards and minstrels playing in the streets, and sometimes I would just go sit in the library and read everything I could get my hands on for hours and hours till she came and got me.
Sounds like fun.
We could finally take off our fur coats for once, and I remember I would look up and let the sunshine warm my face. I would try on some of the linen dresses, and she would buy me a special treat. The summer in Cyrodiil. So green. So timeless. Oh, I miss all that.
So why don't you go back and
I just
leave me
need to
alone?
know, you know, if she's still alive.
So, you're a dragonborn, right?
The Dragonborn. Khajiit sorry, she doesn't want to talk about that right now. Maybe some other time.
Oh, har har. That's cute. You really are too much.
We'd better get going. It isn't safe to stay in one place too long.
Okay, let's move on.
And of course, there are just suddenly more bounty hunters that spawned. A whole hecking lot. Wait a minute. What's over there? In comes a mammoth with a fucking steel chair out of nowhere. Where'd that boy go? Too bad though. Mammoth is gonna have to go too. And now we have to loot this wanted poster, because otherwise the quest doesn't update. You should probably wash that off.
Dunmer gets their drinks at the new Nissa's Corner Club. Why they can't just call it a tavern is beyond me.
Because it's from Morrowind. Plus, Corner Club sounds way cooler than Tavern. Let's be honest.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Whoa. What a dump. I hate this place. No wonder the Empire stays away.
Now you almost know how I feel about you. Almost.
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide.
Bitch. I'm literally just walking past you on the street and your first thought is to threaten me? What did I do to deserve that?
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
Ah, yes, this guy.
Around here somewhere.
Tendril Sethri. But...
Hello.
Also?
Satisfied.
Tendril Sethri?
The Great Quarters.
We're gonna talk to the one that has a quest marker above his head, just to be safe.
Who wants to know?
Don't be alarmed, Khajiit only wants to talk. Maybe you can help her.
I may or may not. Depends. What do you want?
A friend of hers acquired a gold wedding ring. Says it came from you.
Rings, trinkets, they come and go. You'll need to be more specific.
Apparently, this ring was liberated from the Thalmor embassy in Hafingar.
Ah, yes. I remember that ring. It was one of the many items I took for myself as payment for services rendered. You see, I worked there temporarily as a kitchen servant. Unfortunately, one night, I made the broth too rich by adding some seared skeever meat in with the vegetables. The Thalmor spent 2 days racing each other to the latrines. Serves them right, arrogant fools. They sacked me on the spot and told me I was lucky not to lose my head. Obviously, they were no connoisseurs of fine cuisine, eh?
Obviously.
Anyway, before I made my timely escape, I liberated a number of items that had just shipped in. A shipment of crates arrived from the Solitude docks that afternoon. They contained fine clothes, jewellery, shoes, ornaments, even a pile of rags. But what I found most disturbing was the chains and shackles. It was obvious to me that these items were from slavers in way of payment for the Thalmor to ignore illegal mining operations. In Empire-controlled provinces, right under their stupid imperial noses.
Is there anything else you can remember that might help us find the ring's owner?
There was something, but it will cost you the price of helping me get out of this rat hole and returning home. Give me some gold. The rest of the story will give you what you're looking for, and must be worth something.
100 gold should cover it. Please go on.
Now then, where was I? Ah yes, I was rifling through the pockets of the clothing, as you do, when I noticed a list. My heart skipped a beat when I realised on the list were the names of the poor wretches the belongings had come from and where they'd been sent. Men, women, and even children, taken from the provinces by pirates and slave masters. That's the Thalmor for you, with their usual bureaucratic thoroughness for fine details. Filthy dogs.
What then?
The gold and silver and
Also,
anything
why
else
would
of
they keep
value
that
was
in
stripped
with
from the
supplies
crates,
instead of in a separate
and they arranged for them
shipment?
to be taken to Northwatch
Like
Keep.
a paperwork shipment.
I
Think
grabbed
that
what I
makes more
could
sense?
and hightailed it out of there. What you seek is on the slavers list. The person you seek who owned this ring will be on it,
This guy's
and
kinda
where they
sketchy.
were taken to.
I'm not sure I really trust him. Thank you, Sethri. This information is just what we needed.
If I were you, I would make sure this list is passed on to the authorities. This kind of abomination needs to be stopped.
Fucking
I would love to
tall
see the
talk coming
Thalmor
from a
squirm out of this
Dunmer.
one. Good day to you.
Hello. There, satisfied?
no, I'm not. Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay, what's the plan? Do you know where this place is?
Yes, it's situated on the northern coast of Hafengar.
Great, let's go find that list.
Rigmor, it's a Thalmor prison, a dungeon. You sure you'll be okay about this?
Why shouldn't I be? Why are you so concerned how I feel? Has someone been talking about me behind my back?
Who do we even know who would have been talking about you behind your back? Honestly. Also, it was Barandar.
But what? Don't you assume you know how I feel? What is it? You want to go on alone and leave me here? In this dump?
I wish.
Hey, why don't you stay here and I'll just go kill them all myself and get that stupid list?
Or that's an even better suggestion. That would be real smart, alone in enemy territory.
Hey, I don't need no dragonborn babysitting me. I can take care of myself. Ever since the age of 14, I've had my life ripped apart. I've suffered alone, and there was no one there for me. No one!
Rigmor, I'm not going to read out that apology because I don't mean it.
Hey. I'm sorry too. I'm also cold. And I'm hungry. And I'm tired. Can we find somewhere warm and go eat? What about that inn in the square? Maybe I do need to talk about what happened to me. But not here.
Candlehearth Hall? Sure, let's go check it out.
Just so you know, I really like having you around.
I don't care.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Over here. You wanted to talk?
Where do I start?
Hey, you really don't have to do this.
No, I really do. I do need to talk about what happened back then. Especially now that I know it wasn't just a random thing. A lot of the memory is broken. I think it was just my way of dealing with it all. I was only a young girl. It wasn't long after my 14th birth year when they came for my dad.
Your father is still highly revered here in Skyrim, even though I've
Yeah,
never heard anything
that's
about
quite
him in my
something, right?
entire life. Did your father ever talk about the war?
No, never. He would get quite annoyed if I asked about that. I remember he would always give me a sword too heavy to practice with, but he insisted. And when I just got used to it, he would give me another one. He would say to me, "Rigmor, you may not know it now, but I do this because I won't always be there for you and your mom. You are the only child, and you must be as much a son as a daughter. You must be strong. You are Nord."
He must have loved you both dearly.
I still hate myself, you know, for not being there for him.
Some son I turned out to be, huh?
Rigmor, there was nothing you could have done.
They were supposed to let us go. You know, after he agreed to their terms. They separated me from my mom after that. I haven't seen her since. I'll never forgive the Empire for turning their backs on us.
Did the Thalmor mistreat you at the embassy?
No, they treated us well. It was after the extradition that it all went bad. Okay, they kept their promise to spare our lives, but just barely. It became a living hell. I was to become a slave. I had no rights, no life. I had no hope, and I was scared. And I remember asking myself over and over, why can't I just go home?
Rigmor, you don't have to do
No.
this.
I need this. I wouldn't do what they wanted, so they beat me.
Who, the Thalmor?
Gah! No, the stupid Bosmer, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was sent to Valenwood to work on a farm. There was this Bosmer and his 2 sons. What assholes they were. I remember a high-ranking Justicar would come visit every now and then to check on me. Of course, now it's all clear, but then...
Is this going to
would
be a
tell
plot
them
point?
that if they touched
I
me,
think it is.
you know. He would have their disgusting, lowly, worthless heads removed and placed on spikes.
Also, I'm pretty
So the
sure that the
slavers
Bosmer
beat
and the
me
Altmer are
instead.
allies in the Altmeri Dominion. Did you know this Thalmor's name?
But that bastard had me flogged like a dog.
Because they couldn't break you?
Yeah, I almost broke the slave master's neck. They didn't understand, but I was brought up a true Nord fighter. My dad always told me it was better to live one day as a warrior than a lifetime as a coward. It would be the last time they raised their hand against me.
What happened then?
I was placed in Thalmor custody where they flogged me with their whips. Didn't want to dirty their hands, they said. I don't remember anything much after that. Until I awoke in a clean, soft bed. I thought I was in Sovereign Guard at first, but then the pain.
Barindar risked everything to save your life, Rigmor.
Yeah, I love him deeply. He's like a father to me.
That's great. Is that why you named
Oh
your horse
my.
after him?
Yeah, don't tell him though. He'll growl at me.
Growl?
Yeah, didn't you know Khajiit growl when they get mad? Oh my.
Rigmor, look in my face. I
I
am
think I'm
a
done
Khajiit.
talking now.
I'm pretty sure that I know. Thank you, Rigmor. It means a lot. You ready to head out?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go do this.
And that's it for this episode of Rigmor of Bruma. Join us next time as we search for something that can't be found repeatedly.